I am gonna try to be brief here. And our topic today is to talk about the rule of law and the American dream and how those things kind of coincide. So I'm gonna go in a little bit different of a direction here. I want to talk a little bit about how far we've come, about where we're at, and about where we have to go from here. And in preparing these remarks, I was thinking about the work of the scholar and former NAACP leader W.B. Du Bois. And one of the concepts he talked a lot about was the concept of double consciousness and two-ness. And he talked about how for conscious Black Americans, they grapple with their identity of being Black and fully human, while also dealing with being an American in an America that has not always recognized their humanity. And the rule of law and this idea that no person is above the law for Black Americans was a fiction for the majority of our nation's experience. From the time that the first Africans who were enslaved and were brought to America in the early 17th century, to the founding of our nation in 1776, when Black Americans were deemed 3/5 of human beings, until 1857, when our Supreme Court in the Dred Scott case said that Black Americans were not citizens and had no right to sue in federal court, to 1896, when the Supreme Court in Plessy versus Ferguson said that Black Americans could legally and should legally be segregated. It was not until 1954 in the Brown v. Board case that Black Americans saw our legal system finally take a proactive step in sending a message that the rule of law was there for them as well. It was in that case where Black Americans first saw our court system announce that Black Americans were entitled to utilize the law to pursue their right to the American dream. That means as our country prepares here to celebrate its 250th anniversary in a month, for the overwhelming majority of our nation's history, access to the rule of law to protect the rights of Black Americans has been unavailable. It's a great honor for me, serving as a circuit court judge, to have the privilege of being able to help to positively change the history of our legal system. And I urge all of you all to join me and to continue the work of helping our legal system protect the rights of all citizens to pursue their American dream, a right that for so many years in our nation's history did not apply to Black Americans. Thank you all.